My name is Leo Carters, and welcome to the Ring and All Other Sports. Tonight, I got a very special guest because we're going way back to the first episode with Mr. Pat Dillon.
Leo, thank you for having me.
My pleasure, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Excellent. I told you off air, just wanted to mention that today, 24 years ago, Tony Rumble passed away from a massive heart attack. And I'll be honest with you, man, the landscape of independent wrestling would be a lot different if he would have been alive. You don't need some of those years and just keep putting out the great shows he was putting out.
Absolutely. I mean, he put on great shows when he was alive.
Right.
And it would just have continued.
Yeah,
Continued.
No doubt. And he had working agreements with guys like Cornette and Kevin Sullivan and
Yeah.
You know?
Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah.
You know, Tony Atlas.
right.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I said, well, rest in peace, Tony Rumble.
Yes.
Continued rest in peace. All right, Pat, we got a bunch of fan questions. We're going to get right at it.
Let's do it.
Ken Watson, who is the greatest manager in UFO and why is it Kenny B. Dunn? Real quick, though. The Money Bosch says, pretty sure Sid Morgan is a better manager. Ken Watt says, Peter, I don't know, seems my team won that day. And Chad Epic gave the Steve Harvey face.
Well, I don't know where to go with that.
Right.
You know, realistically.
Adam Barisano was a manager there. Doc Ozo was a manager there. Sidney Bacabella was a manager there. Not just Kenny B. Dunn.
No. We've had many come through, whether it was one time, whether it was multiple years, multiple shows. But if I was to pick one, it would have to be our first ever manager in UFO wrestling, which at the time, he was called AJ Starr.
Oh, all right.
Which now he's known as Adam Barisano.
Like I said, the name.
That's it. There's no, you don't get any better than that in this area.
Right.
I mean, if he went out into the big leagues, you still wouldn't get any better right now.
Right.
Today.
Same way. Just going out the same way, and he'd kill it.
That's it.
I agree with that. He would kill it. Kenny's pretty good. Kenny's pretty good, though.
Well, you got to figure, Kenny B. Dunn has been around a long time.
Yes, he has.
He knows the business.
Yep.
So that puts him, I'm not going to say at a close second, but it puts him second.
Nice. All right. I agree. All right, now, J.P. Griffin. Many people have stepped through the ropes at UFO. What's your favorite UFO match? I know you would just, it's so hard to pick.
Oh, I mean, God, I've seen so many. We've had so many come through. If I was to pick one out of a handful,
Yeah.
I would have to say the Masshole Mike McCarthy versus who is now known as Ivar.
Oh, nice.
We had Tewksbury Country Club at a
Yep.
children's hospital event. One of the best matches, probably the best. I'm saying the best.
Right.
That
Was
I have
he
seen.
handsome then?
Yes.
Handsome Johnny.
Yes. And I mean, you get some close seconds.
Right.
I mean, we've had Matt Taven and Tommaso Ciampa
Wow.
have a basketball game in the middle of a match.
Wow.
Julian Starr, Jay Buster. I mean, there's been
Right.
a whole mess load that I could continue on and on and on.
I can tell you honestly, one of my favorites is only from about 3 or 4 years ago. Alec Price and Toto Loco.
Total Local Alec Price, yes.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Incredible match.
Malden Irish American Club, yes.
Great match. And it followed Malonis and Dickinson and I was saying, who's going to follow that?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they did, and they stole the show. No offense to anybody that was on that show that night.
Yeah.
But they stole the show.
And just to put this out there while we're on the subject, I believe that was Alec's debut.
Wow.
And look where he is now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
He's killing it.
That's it.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
know? I mean, you know who Donnie B is?
Yeah.
The man. Donnie B's got him up in his area now and all that, you know?
I was just I was just with him recently down in Connecticut, and we were
Yep.
talking. The world is open.
Right. No doubt.
The world is open, and he's ready to take right off.
That's awesome. Hey, kid's worked really hard to get where he is.
Absolutely.
All right, JP wants to know who is CIA, which I would assume is the Castle Island assassin.
That's exactly who he is. The Castle Island assassin.
All right. Well, will there be a 00 Heaven reunion? I don't know what that means.
Bobby Ocean, Tyree O'Neill.
Yeah.
My brother, Ocean O'Neill, 00 Heaven.
Okay.
Both had physiques to die for.
Yeah.
Handsome individuals, and that's the name they got stuck with. But Tyree O'Neill, we haven't seen in quite some time, so I highly doubt it's going to happen.
Yep. So there will be no reunion of the 00 Heaven.
No.
All right. Pat, thank you for letting me be a part of UFO and for being a friend all these years. Hey, save that for your emails. No, I'm just kidding, JP.
You're welcome,
I love you,
JP.
man. I'm just kidding.
You're welcome.
Totally joking. Bare Knuckle Burley, personal favorite UFO champ. What's he, champ?
No.
Oh, all right.
No, I don't.
All
no,
right.
No. If I mean, we've had many champs.
Yep.
Brian Anthony started out as our first champ.
Oh, wow. Guy that don't leave Connecticut a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
No kidding. He won the first one?
He was the first UFO heavyweight champ. Yes. Yeah.
See that?
Yeah. See?
Yeah, and he gets booked out and he becomes the champ and he doesn't keep getting booked out of there.
No. We don't want to get into that. I would have to go with Brian Malonis.
Nice.
Longest running
pick,
UFO
yeah. Right.
heavyweight champ.
Yep.
One of the very easiest to get along with. And he always put on a show.
Yep. And did the title get stolen? By Amadeus? No? I don't remember. I could have swore there was something shady
my
going
car
on.
got broken into. Things were missing.
Right. Okay.
Right. Police reports were filed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I thought. All right, Joey Kilmartin. Just want to say shout out to Pat for the many opportunities. And my question, if Pat had the chance to run any venue, where would it be? And if the cost was not an issue, who would he book for the main event? Good question, Joey.
Joey, there's only one place. And that would be Fort Independence at Castle Island. Outside.
Yep.
Inside the middle of the fort.
Nice.
Under the lights, the stars, the moon.
Yep.
Ooh, I got two main events for this. I got co-main events. Co-main event in their primes, we're talking.
Yep.
Everybody in their primes, no cost.
Right.
Too Cold Scorpio versus Iceman King Parsons.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's a great match.
Then I got a three-way. Muda, Kabuki, and the Missing Link.
Oh, nice. Nice. Crazy matchup.
I like that. We're all spitting something at people.
Yep.
We're all spitting something in everybody's face.
Yep. Yeah, and the Missing Link is advertising for the nudist colony that he's a resident of.
That's right.
All right. Excellent. Well, Jason Rumble, all-time personal favorite UFO memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something he was a part of.
All right.
It would have been the first ever Harvest Havoc. The first ever Thanksgiving Eve show we ever did
Yeah.
in South Boston. From top to bottom. Crowd packed the building, filled it, stayed there all night. First ever Turkey Rumble. And it blows my mind that I don't remember who it was.
You don't remember who won it? And that's the Rumble, right? The Rumble match.
The Rumble, the Turkey Rumble.
The first one. It wasn't Joe Eastman.
No. I don't even remember who won it.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
don't.
well, I'm sure it was a good one, though.
No.
I'm sure I was there. So I'm sorry that I don't remember, but I got a terrible memory.
2008. I mean, that was
Lot of
15 years ago. Like, I mean, I don't remember too much yesterday, let
Right.
alone 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it may have been the Castle Island Assassin.
Yeah?
It may have been.
All right.
It may have been.
All right. Well, Ed Hud wants to know, and this is a tough one. Who wins in a street fight? Kenny Lockhart versus Freddie Risa.
I got to give the slight advantage to Kenny.
Yeah. I think he's going to get some outside interference.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't think Faye's going to stand for Freddie putting her hands on Kenny.
No. And
You know what I mean?
I think Freddie isn't too good with balance.
Right.
Kenny bumps him a little.
Yep.
Freddie might not be able to stand.
True. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ed, and thanks, hey, Kenny. Hey, Freddie. How you guys doing? All right, Dave 40 wants to know, what are the pros and cons of running a show? Could be the same answer for both,
Dave.
practically.
There's one answer. Don't.
Agreed.
Don't.
Yeah. I have, most of my family are not into wrestling.
Yeah.
And when some people ask me, how come you don't like, so you got $3,000? They're like, what? Can you give me $3,000? I'm going to run a show, but I ain't going to pay it back.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to make it back. You know? And they look and go, oh, okay then.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, D40 also says, recently you have streamed a few UFO shows on different social media platforms. Will this continue?
Yes, it will.
All right.
Yes, it will.
Excellent. All right, Dave says, thanks for letting me be a part of UFO Wrestling as a fill-in ring announcer when Drew isn't available.
Dave, you're very welcome.
He's a valuable guy to have around.
Yeah.
Seriously, he really is.
Another one who's been around a long time.
Yeah.
Since the Tony Rumble days.
Yeah, absolutely. Been around for a long time, done a lot of things.
Yeah.
In and around the business. All right, Andy Miller wants to know, who was your favorite wrestler and manager growing up?
Mr. Perfect
Nice.
would be,
Great answer.
and manager would be Precious Paul Ellering.
Ooh. Now, I think he could have easily managed Mr. Perfect, too, with that Wall
Yeah.
Street Journal in his hand. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
of course.
That would have been a good combination,
Yeah,
actually.
without a doubt.
All right, thanks, Andy. And Victor Picanzo.
Picasso, what? Yeah.
Yeah, Picasso,
Trying to-
Picasso. No, we know who you are, Victor.
He's that New York hating guy there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. All right, Pat, are you changing the name to the Sultan of Southie?
Well, since I'm no longer the mayor,
Yeah.
I'm always going to be the mayor.
Right.
But since I'm not anymore, I have deemed myself the Sultan.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Victor, yes.
Yeah. All right, the Sultan of Swing and the Sultan of Southie. Nice. All right, Pat, I'd like to go away from wrestling for a few minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do it.
What's a must-have album, musical album?
Must have.
Must-have.
Wow. Anything from the Beatles.
There you go. I'll take that. That's a good answer. All right. So what song would surprise us that's in your playlist? Like, I have something that would surprise you. I have Kelly Clarkson.
Okay. Shania Twain.
Nice.
Feel Like a Woman.
Ooh, man, you picture her when she's singing it too? Because,
Yeah.
God, that video, like the live one where she's on the stage.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Wow, man. High boots, long coat. Oh, God, she's gorgeous. Not that I really noticed.
Right.
What's your favorite movie franchise?
Franchise.
Yeah,
Wow.
because there's so many. They really are.
I just watched number 3 this weekend. It's got to be John Wick.
John Wick, nice. I saw the first one this weekend again.
Yeah.
All right. What's your, I don't know, some of your favorite TV shows that you've watched over the years or even now?
I'm a fan of somewhat reality,
Yeah.
like Survivor, The Amazing Race, those type of shows.
Yeah.
But if I was to just pick a show, probably CSI.
Yep.
Or there was one that USA used to carry years ago called Casino.
Yep. I remember that show. Yeah, that was like a 3-year show.
Yeah. Josh Duhamel, Molly
and,
Sims.
the young James Caan.
Yeah,
and
James
his
Caan.
son was in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that was a good show actually.
Yeah.
It actually it's actually on one of the streaming networks.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
can
it
get it
pop
now.
up the
Yeah,
other day.
yeah.
All right. What about? Let's get back to music. What's the best concert you ever went to?
I guess I really can't answer this because there was a point a few years ago where I was working stagehand.
Yeah.
So I went to a ton of concerts.
Right.
I will pick one out in particular, which actually wasn't a concert,
Yeah.
but it was.
Okay.
Setting up in Fenway, Guns N' Roses,
Nice.
doing a sound check.
Yeah.
With nobody in the building.
Wow.
So it was like they're playing for us that were there working.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Because I saw them on that, like not this past tour just now, but the one like 5 years ago or whatever. And it was amazing. Kid took me for free in a company box. It was amazing. And they sounded great. They play with no opening act.
Yeah.
They played for 3.5 hours.
And last fall, I ended up in Vermont. It was the I Love the 90s tour.
Yep.
Tone Loc, Coolio, God rest his soul.
Yep.
Rob Bass,
Oh, nice.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
On stage,
cool.
on stage with Vanilla Ice at the end. Good experience.
Nice. Awesome. All right. What about worst concert? One that you like, maybe one that you were working and said, man, I wish I wasn't working.
I would probably have to say Richard Marx, which was my first concert ever.
Really?
It was like a field trip with like the Boys and Girls Club.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, I'll go to a concert. No clue who Richard Marx was at the time.
Right.
So I'd have to say that would have been the worst.
Right. And I mean, I'm sure it wasn't that bad, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it was bad enough.
Yeah.
Richard Marx. All right, Pat, listen, you kind of told me you had a big announcement. And no, we just banged out some fan questions, some other little small off the topic of wrestling questions.
Okay.
So what's up? What's the big announcement?
All right. UFO wrestling has been sold.
Whoa.
UFO wrestling has been sold.
Yep.
I maintain a minority share
Yep.
as well as staying the face of the company.
Whoa.
Kind of like the UFC deal with Dana White, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And we're looking bigger, better,
Yeah.
and more exposure.
Right.
TV, announce team, you
Nice.
know, everything like that, running segments regularly.
Right.
And that's just the way
Wow.
we're taking the company now.
That's an amazing announcement.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. You're going to still get to run your baby.
Yes,
And that's awesome.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, when do you think the first show might be under everything? Is it anywhere near?
It was supposed to relaunch December 9th,
Yep.
but due to some paperwork,
Yeah.
it may get pushed back to after the new year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Not that long.
Yeah, and it's gonna change. You're gonna see a different. You know. I always bring people in from like other states,
Right.
Because there's so much that everybody sees around here.
Yep.
The same people.
Absolutely.
So it's gonna be a core roster, the whole thing,
Right.
storylines.
Yep.
You know,
That is fantastic.
and all that stuff. Yeah. So we're going a different route, and I'm excited to see the next chapter.
Nice. Like I said, congratulations. That's awesome. Anytime it gets a chance for more work around here. But I love that about you guys, that you bring in guys from New Jersey, New York, or wherever, Midwest even. You know what I mean? Because we see everybody. That's what drew me to like that. The Ring of Honor shows that first came around here because they gave you something that nobody else did.
Exactly.
You know, that's fantastic. All right, Pat, well, listen, I want to talk about just sports in general, kind of.
Let's do it.
I'd like to bring up the Boston Bruins. No Patrice Bergeron, no David Krejci, no replacement equals trouble at the center position. No replacements.
They seem to be playing well.
That's it. That was my next point.
One loss?
Two.
Two now. Okay.
Two losses.
Yeah.
2 losses.
So we're like 15-2?
Something like that.
Yeah.
13-2, 14-2, something like that. Yeah. Unbelievable how they play. Allmark and Swayman equals success.
Yeah.
I mean, those as a tandem, they're phenomenal.
Exactly.
They help each other.
Yeah.
You know, the whole defensive squad, especially, they went 3-1 without McAvoy and Grizzly.
Exactly.
And 4, but for 3 of the games. Yeah. You know, and they went 3-1. That's amazing. Brad Marchand, captain.
It's the grandfather clause, you know.
I know, but
yeah,
I couldn't believe it. I kind of was disappointed in a way because, and I know like where I'm going with it, I would have gave it to the kid McAvoy.
Yeah.
I really would have, just because of the amount of minutes you're giving this kid. And Marchand has proven over and over he is not a leader. And not a leader at all.
No.
So, but yeah, he's the captain of the Boston Bruins now.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, can I say something too? His skill level is falling off hot.
Without a doubt.
Hot.
Yeah.
He is not an elite player anymore.
No.
He's not.
No.
You know, and that's unfortunate.
It is.
But it is what it is. I mean, he's what, 36, 38, something. He's getting up there in age. You know? I don't know, but the prediction for the Bruins is still pretty damn good.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think they're going to go far in the playoffs. They could maybe even win a Stanley Cup with the healthy defense and the great goaltending. And if they can find that goal scoring from somebody or a couple guys, because that's what we're going to miss. Because Bergeron and Krejci were both playmakers. Zaka's doing the best he can.
That's all.
Charlie Coyle's doing the best he can as a second-line center. But Charlie be the first day, he is not a second-line center.
Not at all.
So, but it's tough, but I expect them to do good. You too?
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I said, it almost like a good rebuilding year.
Yep.
But they're better than a rebuilding year.
Yes. No, I hear you say, you're right. Because without first, second line centers, it really is going to be hard to win a Stanley Cup. Yeah. But you never know what's going to happen. They could trade one of the 2 goalies, because I've been reading that.
Yeah.
They've been thinking of trading Allmark to Edmonton. And in a deal, we'd get Leon Draisaitl. But they'd get DeBrusk, Allmark.
They'd be a handful.
Poyar, whatever, the kid that looks like his name's spelled Poitras.
Yeah.
It's a real aggravating thing with me, how they pronounce the guy's name when it's obvious it's Poitras.
Well, that's that Canadian, you know.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny because I went to school with a kid, Billy Poitras. And that's exactly how he spelled his name. He didn't say it was Billy Poiwa. Okay? All right. So, Bruins good. Patriots, not so good.
No.
Not so good. The Mac Jones era gotta be over by now.
It has to be. Yeah.
Gotta be.
It definitely, I mean, what more can they get out of him? Nothing.
Right. And it might even be almost time for Bill Belichick to go too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he should go, but if he's having doubts, maybe he should step away. Just saying, he's getting up there in age and all that. He doesn't have a very good team.
No.
Doesn't have a quarterback in sight.
No. I got a feeling that he's going to rethink things after the season.
Yeah.
And this is probably going to be it. out on his own terms.
Right.
Because
That's what I'd like to see for him, too. I would.
he's not going to have a winning season.
Right. Anytime soon.
No, not at all. You know, you might have
Needs too much.
an 8-8 season 3 years from now.
Right.
But beyond
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
No.
And you already know they got to draft a quarterback next year. Every team does.
Yeah.
When you need one.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah.
Every team does. But Mac Jones, horrible. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. Where'd your confidence go, kid?
Yeah.
Because you didn't have any.
No.
You're walking around like mopey.
Yep.
You know, no focus, nothing. No fire.
Yeah. None of that draft day enthusiasm is gone.
Right. Did you see Bill O'Brien screaming at him on
yeah,
the
sitting right
sidelines
on
and
the
he
bench,
had no
right?
answer?
Yeah. No. Nope.
Very, very sad. Very sad. I say no Brady, no success. Belichick, genius, not a genius?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because you got to remember the first 3 Super Bowls. Man, that was heavy defense.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the best defense in football those 3 years for sure.
Without a doubt.
You know? All right, so that's like we said, Bruins, yay. Patriots, nay. How about the Celtics?
Impressed.
No Marcus Smart,
No.
but Porzingis.
I was unsure about him.
Yep.
So that opening night, when he dropped 32 that opening night.
He's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I followed all his bad press because I used to read the New York paper.
Yeah.
You know, the New York Post every day. And the Boston Herald. And man, I saved so much money by not buying them no more. No, but honestly, right? All the negative stuff that was written about him was undeserving. I mean, now he's on a team where he don't have to be the piece. He doesn't have to be the man.
No.
No pressure.
No.
Come on,
And
man. He's going to succeed here.
He's got to be averaging 25 a game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like you said, you got Brown and you got
Right.
you got Tatum, who are your stars.
Right.
And you just sit there and
And he's got to be happy that there's no pressure on him. He has to be.
without a doubt.
You know, and if he doesn't score 24, it's not a big deal. Because the other guys might have scored 35 and that one scored at 40.
Yeah. Right.
Just do what you can do
Exactly.
and you'll be good to go. Give a guy like Al Horford, a guy that can just come in and play 12 great minutes because that's all he's playing. You know? I mean, Maria said it to me 2 years ago. How long do you think Al Horford could go? And I said, 2, maybe 3 if he's good to his body.
Yeah.
And the time goes down. So we'll see.
Yeah.
You know? All right. And another year with the 2, Tatum and Brown. Can we see a title run?
This year only.
Yeah?
This year only.
Right.
Next couple years, you won't see it.
Because Tatum's contract's got to be up soon, right?
Yeah.
I know Brown signed
Brown
for like
signed.
7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see him get it now, obviously, you know?
Yeah.
I'm getting older. I don't want to have to go to a parade when I'm in my 60s.
Right?
You know, even I will go, but,
That's it.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see them getting a title run. I really could.
Yeah.
I could see them winning a couple if it's these guys, this group of guys right here. I was disappointed in Robert Williams having to be part of the deal, but you got to give
Yeah.
to get.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
you know. All right, in the Boston Red Sox, I don't want to talk about the Red Sox. Right? Really?
For what?
There's no reason to.
For what?
Exactly. I mean, we could just talk about TV wrestling. Have you watched any TV wrestling at all?
I haven't.
All right, that's all right, because I got names here. We could write down some names. I actually saw pictures of you or in an album of yours that I wrote down the people that were in the pictures.
Okay.
So one, we have Buff Bagwell.
Yes.
How was that? How's Buff?
Buff was pretty cool. Was down at the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Yep.
At the Fan Fest. He was cool, you know.
Was that this year?
This year, yeah. This past
Nice.
year, yeah.
Nice.
Looked good.
Yep. That's
from
good. That's good. Yeah.
Previous, he looked like he was on a nice hard downfall.
Yeah. He was on a hard downfall, but I'm glad to hear that he's doing better.
Yeah, I think that was another DDP yoga.
Nice.
know?
Nice. Diamond Dallas saving another life, man.
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't heard nice things about Buff recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up until you just
Well,
said. That's great.
Was never anything nice.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
He's egotistical and all that back in the day.
Yeah.
The sauce and all that. But that's great to hear about Buff Bagwell. Congratulations, Buff. I know you watch the show every week. Tony Spencer.
What a character.
Yes, absolutely.
Came to my table and he bought a bunch of old VHS tapes.
Nice.
Yeah. I found a bin in
Yeah.
storage.
That's
I brought
cool.
it down. Tony come over, rummaged through, grabbed a couple, you know?
Nice. Hey, Tony, I have a lot of VHS tapes, like a wicked lot. I got like on some 4 tapes on one, like Jericho, climb the wall, something the walls.
Break the walls.
Break the walls.
Yeah.
And Kurt Angle, it's true.
Yeah.
All these, and I got like 4 of them all in one deep.
That's what it was with all my tapes.
Yeah.
All the pay-per-views I recorded back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And it's the original music, no commercials,
Right.
none of that stuff.
Yeah.
And these guys know how to convert it to
Yeah.
DVD or to
wow.
Blu-ray. They get that
Nice.
capability, so that's why they go after those.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I have so many. I'd love to be able to do that, you know? All right, Ron Zombie.
Speaks for itself.
Yeah,
Legend in the area,
absolutely.
you know, another
Guy goes back to Tony
Tony
Rumble.
Rumble guy.
Yeah, no doubt. That's right.
Class act.
Yeah. Well, he's a Walter guy, right?
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, Walter guy. Wow.
Class act, yeah.
Yeah, and a great worker.
Yeah.
You know, really great worker. You mentioned this guy earlier. Bobby Ocean.
Bobby Ocean, yeah.
Good dude.
Good dude.
Real good dude.
Always friendly.
Yeah.
Always there to help out, you know?
Yeah.
And he's talented.
Right.
He's talented.
Right. But the thing of the help out, you don't get that from everybody.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really don't. And it's always well appreciated.
100%.
I'm sure,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. He helps out a lot down in Test of Strength.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. With
One
Slick,
of the
yep.
trainers down there with Slick. And
Yep. That's why they got a good facility.
Yeah.
And successful.
everybody looks up to him.
Yeah. That's great. All right, how about newly minted Hall of Famer James Allen, Trooper Gilmore, Crazy Chainsaw Bastard?
God.
Should I say anything else? Did I say Trooper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, rented my first ring from him.
Nice.
My debut show.
Yeah.
You know? Great. You get no better than that.
Right.
Another one who's always willing to help.
Yes.
Always offer
Yes.
knowledge.
Yep.
You know, right there. First one in the door, last one out.
Yep.
You know? Can't
No
say
doubt.
anything bad about him.
Right. And there's no need, like, you know what I mean? Like you said, he's so willing to help out and everything. Anybody.
Yeah. Tell you one thing about him.
Yeah.
He's the only person that ever got hurt, only worker that ever got hurt at a UFO show
Really?
and never even thought anything of it.
Right. What happened?
Fractured his arm or his hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding. And you never even really knew about it.
Got tossed out
Yeah.
on a battle royal, landed wrong,
Yeah.
just took himself to the hospital,
Wow.
did his thing,
Yeah.
and then he come back to get, the follow-up
Yep.
and saw him and nothing, never questioned anything. Hey,
Right.
I got hurt in your show.
Yeah.
We got to sit down, we got to talk.
Right.
Nothing.
Nah, Troops a class act
Yeah.
too. Class act, All right. Well, seeing that we brought up Hall of Fame, how about Mr. Joe Bruin?
Without him, there wouldn't be one.
Exactly. No, really, you're absolutely right, Joe. Thank you. Again.
Have you seen 2024's lineup yet?
Yeah. That's pretty nasty.
And it's early this year. It's in February.
Yep.
And wow.
Yeah. And I like it that it's earlier, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's before the one I go to in August.
Yeah. I called them a couple weeks ago.
Right.
And I had said, did I see things? Am I reading that right? When they first announced Trish Stratus.
Yep.
He goes, no. He goes, we're going early.
Nice.
You know, he said the summertime.
Yep.
People are on vacation.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
weddings, stuff like that. He
Yeah.
goes, so we changed it up a little bit.
Yep.
And I said, oh, and now continuous.
Right.
All the talent already coming in, already announced.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Joe puts on a great event.
He does, 100%.
Great event. All right. Another guy that puts on a very good event has been putting on shows that a lot of people are going to. Live pro wrestling with Teddy Goods.
Said he's got a good thing down there. He's got a good thing down there.
3 people got a good thing going in the same area, and they're all killing it.
They're all killing it.
They're all killing it.
They're doing it right.
Yeah. Ryan
Yeah.
with the Super Show.
Exactly.
And then TRP.
Yeah, exactly.
Top rope.
Yeah. And they all sell it
Yeah.
the way it should be sold.
Yeah. Dude, it's amazing, though, that, like, in that area, how come it just seems like that in that area, a lot of people goes to a lot of shows, man.
And it's, each brand has their crowd.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Because you got 100 people that are definitely got to go to every one of the shows.
Exactly.
But it's
100%.
where you get the next 100.
The next 100, yeah.
Or the following 70.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what it is.
It's amazing, though. It really is. And it shows that people love wrestling still.
People still love it and people still come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right. Let's go with inside the ring, but a referee named Kevin Quinn, because I saw a picture of you and Kevin Quinn, too. Like I said, all these names were in pictures with you.
All these names. Kevin Quinn.
Yep.
What can I say? You know, he's put his mind to it
Yep.
and he's become so successful right now.
Right.
Great guy.
Yep.
Even better friend,
Right.
you know?
As refed some major matches for guys like Cody Rhodes and Kurt Angle, and be asked to do those matches by these guys.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And I just booked them, so hey, Kev.
There you go, Kev.
Yep, Kev's awesome. I think the third, maybe even fourth time.
Yeah.
But it's always good to have Kevin on, man.
Definitely.
The guy's booked every weekend.
He took some time off, but he just got back in,
right.
you know?
But
and,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, he works everywhere.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
You know, he is everywhere, and he's a great referee.
Yeah, he definitely
You know,
is.
he can take no crap from the wrestlers either.
No.
He really could in real life, man, guys.
Yeah.
He's
in the gym twice a day.
Yes.
Twice a day he's in that gym.
Now, how about let's go with the female who actually has been kind of getting booked out of the area, Nicole Matala.
She's making waves, you know?
Yeah, she is, man.
Yep.
She was making waves when WFA started too.
yeah.
She was on all those shows, and now she's everywhere.
She's just do an Arkansas trip, right?
Yeah.
She's
I know she's done Canada.
Yeah. The Indian.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, right. I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great gimmick, and it's living the gimmick.
Yeah.
Really.
Exactly.
She's living the gimmick because it's real.
Yeah. And it's
Nice girl.
oh yeah, sweetheart.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's something different that nobody's seen in a long time.
Yep.
You know, before we went on air, you mentioned Chief Jay Strongbow.
Yep.
You know, and this is like a female version.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell she presents it,
Exactly.
you know, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, sweetheart of a person, man.
absolutely.
Works hard.
Yeah.
Sweetheart of a person that kicked my butt.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
A lot of success for her.
Yeah, I could see that happening big time. All right, how about let's stick with the females. Fairly newer girl, Elle Valentine.
I'm a little biased on this one, you know?
Yeah.
She's
I know why.
She's a Bell-Time Club
Yes.
student.
Yeah, and she is good, dude.
She is good. You know?
Really good.
She is good. And I'm glad she stuck with it.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
And another one who's doing big things right now.
Yep.
Traveling, you know?
Absolutely.
Definitely. Huge fan.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
Me too. She's working really, really hard.
Yeah.
Hillary. What's up? I love Hillary too. I do. Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll stick around with the Bell Time Club for a little bit. Channing Thomas, who is unbelievably good. Like, I mean, honestly, what he's still doing here, I don't know why.
It's mind-boggling to me.
It is.
It is mind-boggling.
Yeah, he's that good, dude.
He is.
He's as good as any single person that's on television. I believe that, 100%.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yep.
It's going to take that one time.
Right.
That one time.
Yep. Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah. Hey, man. He's doing everything he can. We know that. He's definitely getting booked other places. He's even, Sydney's with him at other places too,
Yeah.
And what a great combination
Without a doubt.
they are together.
Oh, of course.
You don't really.
You don't get much better than that.
No, you really don't. Okay. Screw it. I'm sticking with the young guys that I'm a big fan of right now, honestly. BRG. Ryan Gosling.
Another one who could have a nice, healthy, promising career.
Yeah.
As long as that next step can happen.
He actually is getting, like, the next step needed being booked other places,
Yes.
right?
Like, going on.
He actually is, so that's really good for him.
MLW,
Yep, yeah.
That's boom, right there.
Yep.
And then just, I mean, a lot of them are getting a lot of buzz off Beyond and
Wrestling Open. I was there.
Yeah.
I was there Thursday because I had Friday off. I was there Thursday
Yeah.
night. Saw him. Kid's incredible, man.
Lot
Took a beating off of 3 dudes.
Yeah, a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
Through those guys up there in Worcester.
And is it another company running on Wednesdays? Was that Focus or somebody was running on a Wednesday too, or a Tuesday for a couple weeks? I noticed. Or maybe it was once a month. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I noticed it was more than, like, the wrestling at least one week was more than Thursday night. There was,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They were using guys from everywhere too, the Chaotic, the Cashews, and everybody.
Yeah. Focus Pro's been doing Fridays or Saturdays.
Yeah, okay.
In Everett.
Right.
They put on a decent show. They run in a brewery
Oh, okay.
over there
And
across from the casino.
Who is Focus Pro? Do you mind telling me? Do I know him?
That's a good question.
Because I don't know who's running.
I don't know either. Realistically,
Right.
All
right.
I just know their shows are packed.
Right. Well, listen, I want to bring up some names because one of they got a name like me. Baka.
One of the best characters that I've ever used.
Yep.
One of the best characters that I've ever used. Just.
He looks the part of character too.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I
Without a
mean?
doubt.
Which is like awesome.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't know about the brown-colored tights,
Right.
but, he's definitely entertaining.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Well,
and so is a guy that's really close to him, Adam Applegate.
Applegate.
It's his brother.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing they did at Fenway this year was hilarious.
Yeah.
They started a match, guys, and then they wrestled off. And then, like, 2.5 hours later, they wrestled back on. It was incredible.
Yeah.
It was.
He for two guys that just walked through the doors yesterday,
Yeah. They haven't been around very long.
They know how to sell to the crowd.
Right.
They know how to bring excitement, put on a show.
Yeah. Bell time guys.
Yeah. Bell time guys.
They know how to do their thing.
That's what it is.
They're trained properly.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, speaking of training people properly, Bo Douglas.
I think it speaks for himself.
Right.
It speaks for itself, I should say.
The success of people coming out of there.
I mean, what are we talking, 20, 25 years
Yeah.
in and around the business?
Right.
But
Direct link back to Walter.
yeah, he's
Yep.
lineage,
Yep.
Kowalski,
Yep.
and he's maintained that Bell Time Club for well over 10 years now.
Right. Yeah.
Training kids.
Yep. Again, training them the right way.
Exactly. you know? And, I mean, and he doesn't even take credit for it.
Yeah, he's a Bo's very humble guy. Like, I mean, too humble.
Yeah.
Too humble.
And I don't think too many people know that Ivar is Bo Douglas trained.
Right.
Yeah. You know?
No, I hear you. Yeah.
And people don't know that.
Right.
You know, because he doesn't
He doesn't put it out there.
No.
You're right.
No.
Wow. I didn't think of that, but you're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
I mean, and that goes to show, like, they don't say much, like Eddie Edwards.
Right.
It's Wagner. It's like Wagner Brown.
Yeah.
You know, another Kowalski lineage.
Yeah.
But, you know, they don't say it.
Right.
They're too humble about it.
Yep.
You know, they know.
Right.
They know.
Right. Oh, Ivar's not too humble because he'd let him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's proud of who helped him along the way. You know what I mean? And a lot of people did help him along the way. I'm sure of it. I
Absolutely.
mean, you know? I want to get back to some good young kids.
Okay.
Still. Tag team. Right? First, Waves and Curls.
Man.
Their entrance is electrifying.
Yes.
If you can't get into it when they come out to their music, then you don't have a heart. You don't have anything, man.
You're not a fan. You're not a wrestling fan.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
There's
And
another
they
one.
can work too, though. Don't
Always.
just, it's not just their entrance.
No, and they're being tested every night.
Yes. Yeah, they are.
They're being tested.
Yeah.
Again, another team that's traveling. They need that one time.
Yep.
One time.
Yep.
And then that's it.
I agree.
Gone.
Yep. And another tag team, Miracle Generation. Right? Kylon King and Dustin Flash Waller. How much longer are they going to be around here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, another guy that's being all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's usually the start of them
Yeah.
being signed, man.
Without a doubt.
Being signed.
You know? And again, also getting showcased on Wrestle Open.
Yeah.
The Fight TV,
Yeah.
you know, and they're getting that exposure.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, the IWTV champion, Alec Price.
Yeah. About time. About time, kid.
I mean, come on, man. He's killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it every single place. Like I told you, Donnie B.
Yeah.
Who's up? I know this is more of a local show, but Donnie B's a guy that's a manager out in the New Jersey, the tri-states, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Maybe not as much as in the past. Was the manager of the Backseat Boys.
Yep.
And there is also the brother of Supernova of ECW. But yeah, I talked to him about it on Facebook, and I was like, he's like, that kid's money.
Yeah.
And he knows it from all the way over there.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty cool. Great young guys doing big things. Another guy getting booked all over the place. Itchy Bond.
Man.
Itchy Bond.
Yeah, he just amazing.
Yeah.
What Wagner and Bobby Ocean is doing with him,
Yep.
you know, just a student of the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Student.
And he's killing it. Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, there's no stopping him.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's getting booked by the SAT up at the WIN in New York.
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
the kid's all over the place. All right. Well, speaking of that, we already talked about Bobby Ocean. How about my youngest daughter, Sarah's favorite wrestler, Slick Wagner Brown? Still to this day, Sarah's favorite.
He's still putting in the work.
Yep.
I think he's a little more focused on
Right.
the training.
Yep.
You know, the school.
Yep.
But he still can perform.
Oh, absolutely.
With the best.
Of course. Absolutely. And great trainer and everything. Joey Kilmartin. Let's see Joey in there for a little bit. Joey Kilmartin. Joey Rage. I mean.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, outside of a battle royal, Castle Island's first single match
Yeah.
was against Joey Rage.
Really?
Yes.
With Castle Island Assassin versus
Yes.
Joey Rage?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I believe it was Castle Island Assassin's first singles match.
And he kicked the crap out of Joey Rage, I bet, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Joey.
Yeah, he
Sorry.
did. He definitely did.
Yeah.
I think there's video footage out there somewhere.
Oh, we got to get some of that footage.
Absolutely.
All right. Big Juicy.
Amazing. I worked with her for the first time back in June.
Yep.
Total professional. Her transformation alone
Right.
was amazing.
Yeah.
And she's just a
What
sweetheart.
a big personality.
Yes, without a doubt.
You know, in a good way.
Yes.
That is awesome. All right. Sticking with the females. Luscious Latasha, who I had Jizea interviewed.
My number one female.
Yeah.
My number one.
She's been on a lot of your shows,
Yeah.
my friend. A
My
lot
number
of your
one.
shows, yeah. She's fantastic.
Yeah, there's I'm not gonna say there's only one, but she's
She's number one.
number one.
There you go. All right. Well, number one kind of in the best wrestler, pound for pound, Brian Malonis. The Kingpin.
His actions are larger than life, you know? I mean, he's amazing at what he does.
Yep.
You know, no matter what end, if he's in the back, if he's out front,
Right.
you know, he's just all around, you know? Another one who will lend his knowledge,
Right.
his
Right.
expertise.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
You just
And
can't,
who's a wealth of knowledge, too.
yeah, you can't go wrong with Brian Malonis.
Right. No, I agree 100%. All right. How about a newer guy, El Guapo, Diego Alvarez.
Stud. He's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, he does. He
And,
does.
and if he sticks with it, he definitely can go far.
Yeah, no doubt. How about his tag team partner in Cold Hard Cash?
Cold hard truth.
Cold Hard Truth.
Johnny Pierce,
Johnny Pierce Truth.
if he gets out of his own head,
I wasn't going to say it. That's good.
If he gets out of his own head.
I hear you. Yep. Yep.
he's a monster.
Right. Huge. Tons of potential.
Yeah.
Tons.
I was booking him as Kurgan Jr. personally.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to, but yeah, no, he's they're doing good things up in Vermont, you know?
Good.
They're doing good things, and
Yeah.
he just wrestled Fandango.
Oh, nice. Did he?
Yeah, I think
Excellent. All right.
a couple weeks ago.
Way to
So,
go, Johnny.
Yeah,
That's no easy task either, because Fandango can go
yeah.
for sure. I saw a picture of you with the two guys that were tag team partners, Sam and Tony. Tony Elias and Sam Amato.
Man, the Big Islanders.
Yes.
God,
Awesome
you
guys,
just
man.
two great guys.
Yeah.
You know, two great guys. Another group of guys that'll come in and help.
Yep. Yep.
You know, they'll come in and they entertain.
Yeah.
And they
Absolutely.
entertain.
Yep.
You know, and just I can't say enough about
Right.
you know the friendship with those guys and
Right.
you know the leadership that they
Yep.
bring and the knowledge.
Yep. All right, let's talk about a couple guys maybe that's like was around here, but now they're not around here. Carmelo Hayes.
He did what he needed to do,
Yeah.
and look where he is.
Yep. I think he really took advantage of the pandemic by putting about 20 pounds of muscle on,
Yeah, he definitely
you know?
definitely did the right thing,
Yeah.
and it paid off.
Yep.
It paid
Sure
off.
did. Kids working hard, doing big things. How about Josh Briggs? He wasn't around not a lot. I mean, he must have worked a few times, but not too many shows. Josh Briggs.
Debut was in UFO wrestling
Really?
against Benny Jooks.
Wow.
Yeah, Tewksbury Elks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he put Benny through the sailing.
Really?
Yeah,
Was he the Hawaiian guy at the
Yeah,
time? I was there.
what did he? Mike Honcho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah. He's got, I mean, his size alone,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
he's talented.
Very.
Yeah.
Very talented. How about guy everybody's proud of, George Carroll. Worked his butt off to get where he is. And how do you go for that job and get it? You work as hard as George did.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Absolutely.
That's exactly how you do it.
Non-stop.
Yep.
Stuck with it.
Yep.
He had a vision, had a dream, and he went and he took it.
Worked everywhere he could.
Yeah.
Whatever he could.
And and there was even a part where he was released.
Yes. But brought right back.
Turned around, right back through the
Right
door.
back.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because honestly, hardworking guy, man. I know two hardworking guys from New England, but George is, but I feel everybody's going to know this name someday. Ready? Dante Luna. I think someday everybody's going to know his name.
He's got it up here.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
He's got a lot of talent in a lot of fields.
Yep. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
He's very...
I just think I think the world's gonna know his name someday. And I really hope that happens because he's a great dude.
Yeah, he is, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to plug?
I'm just gonna let this out a little bit while we wind down. I know there was a small vision of him months ago, but you're 99% sure gonna see a return of Aaron Amadeus.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Looking forward to it myself.
Me too. And who would have thought?
That's
All
right.
these years later.
Yeah.
We can't wait. No, really though, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is excellent. It's great news.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited.
Yeah, no doubt. So he's coming back to work. Or something.
You'll see him.
Nice, Pat. Thank you.
Leo, my pleasure.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Guys, we're out. Peace. Hi, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show. Listen, I could use a little help to grow my YouTube channel. So if you could please like, share, and subscribe. That's most importantly, subscribe. Send me a direct message, and I'll give you a shout out here on the show. My YouTube channel is real simple. It's just my name, Leo Connors. Thanks in advance. Peace.